by understanding the gravitational force principle, electromagnetic force principle, weak nuclear force principle, strong nuclear force principles of Tapoloka, you start manifesting that same principles and consciousness in your being. It becomes your realization, I tell you. Knowing the reality becomes realization. Brahmavit Brahmaiva Bhavati. Because in the higher space zones, there is no gap between the reality and realization. The whole principle itself, reality is realization. There is no delusion. The delusion component is missing in the higher planes. In Tapoloka, there is no delusion. So, if there is a God, everyone realizes that God. If there is Paramashiva, everyone realizes that Paramashiva. And that if doesn't have a meaning there. When you understand these principles, with in this planet Earth, understanding does not become you becoming that. But in the higher space zones, reality is realization. When you understand those principles, your heart also starts becoming like that. I tell you, listen. Listen to these great truths. This is too important. See? Either look within or look without, means on the Akasha. In the night time, try this little summer night time so that you don't feel cold. Or you don't even need to come out of your home, even sitting inside the home, the window. You can do this. Especially if you have a vast mountain view or ocean view, just sit, look intensely through the outside. You know that Kailasa exists, the Dvadashanta, Sri Kailasa, Paramashiva's space exists. By intensely looking externally into that space, Mahakasha, or intensely looking inside, Chidakasha, either Chidakasha, or Mahakasha. In both ways, it's actually not both place, it is both ways. You will find Dvadashanta, the Paramashiva's residing space. Either looking intensely into Chidambara, inside. If you have a very sweet love for yourself, looking inside will be easy. See, all your thoughts are because you are beating yourself. If you have a deep love for yourself, you can sit peacefully inside you and deeply look. Either look in or look out. But both deeply with this understanding, whatever is there in Kailasa, if I even understand that principle, that will become my realization. Only in planet Earth, understanding and realization has a gap called delusion. But in Sri Kailasa or Chidambara, in both level, there is no difference between reality and realization, information and enlightenment. Listen carefully. Because of delusion, the information does not become enlightenment. Information becomes enlightenment only when there is no delusion. So no, do not need to have, you don't need to have delusion which stops information becoming enlightenment. In that space, the higher space zone, because there is no delusion, the information becomes enlightenment just even if you are informed.